You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips Podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Today is Sunday, August 25th, and if you happen to be one of the quick consumers of these tips and listen to them right away, right now, I'm probably either setting up my transitions or maybe even actually doing my triathlon. I'm pretty sure I shared before that I maybe didn't adhere quite as closely to my training plan as I'd hoped to, but isn't that almost always the case? It is crazy hard to execute anything perfectly because of, life. There's always stuff that's going to try and throw you off your game. I think the trick is to just keep going. Having a bias towards action, even imperfect actions, is going to get you a lot further than if you'd thrown your arms up in the air and either quit or decided that you needed to start over at the beginning because you weren't perfect in the middle. I think you're going to learn more from going all the way through, as messy as it might be, having had the complete experience versus just getting really good at the beginning and never knowing what the end looks like. Does that make sense? I would really love to hear your thoughts on this one. The other angle I thought about taking was talking about how talk is cheap and actions matter more, but that felt really cliche. And I think what's more important, especially if you, like me, tend to think about this stuff a little too much, it's really better to have this bias towards action because most of the time you're going to learn more from actually doing something, even if you screw it up, than you are from thinking about it a lot. Now, it doesn't look like there's going to be a really great place for me to share my triathlon results with you in the podcast. Instead, what I'll plan to do is talk about it in the weekly email I send to everyone who's on the listener list. If you're not on that listener list and already getting those emails, then what are you waiting for? Just click over to dailysales.tips/218 and just drop your name and email into the form to get started. Then watch for that email probably on Wednesday. That's usually when I send them out. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to come back tomorrow for another great sales tip.